Hey there, it's Susie Moore here, and in case we haven't met, I'm an entrepreneur and a life coaching columnist for some of the world's biggest media outlets, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you haven't already, please be sure to hit the subscribe button to be notified each time I upload a new video. In today's video, I want to share with you a few common scenarios that often trigger us or put us in a bad mood, as well as some reframing techniques that will show you how to be less irritable and stop wasting your limited time and energy on nonsense when these types of situations occur in your life. The first is when a callous comment happens. There's an old meme I once liked on Instagram. It made me laugh because it said, "You thought that was offensive? I thought it was funny. Maybe that's why I'm happier than you." Think about it. How much time and energy would you have back if you weren't easily offended or so reactive? It might be the world's biggest time saver. Second is a copycat. I have a successful friend of mine who was recently really put off by someone copying her website. She asked me if she should bring it up to this copycat. A lot of people would say yes, right? But my advice is not to bother at all, unless it was affecting her business. And as Oscar Wilde said, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. It can be annoying, yes, but it can be touching to know that maybe you're worth copying. Would you copy someone you didn't look up to, their website, their dress sense, or even certain words or phrases that they often use? I'd take the extremely authentic compliment over a fired up confrontation any day of the week. It's entirely up to you, but it's worth considering it this way. Number 3, the winter months, right? I understand summer's over, it rains a lot, and it's cold. It's a form of madness, though, to hate what you can't change. So think about what the upside is. Maybe more time indoors is good. Using that Dutch oven that you just bought for a chili or a one-pot lasagna. Maybe it's an opportunity to be more productive than usual. Maybe to Marie Kondo your place. Maybe it's a chance to rock leg warmers. Maybe it's a great time to do some more goal setting or work on an important new project when there's no risk of, FOMO from all the friends out there drinking rosé. Seasons pass, and if we're lighter about them, they pass faster too. The news. Number 4. This can be really tricky, I know. It's really hard not to get triggered by it. But think, what can you limit? No consumption of news until after lunch, nothing before bed. It's important to be informed, yes. But if you feel anxious and stressed, is this going to help you be a good human all day? So instead of getting worked up over the news and feeling this way all the time, consider some small action steps that you can do that might be useful. Getting involved in local politics, for example, or just doing one small thing, one part that you can take care of, something that will really boost how you feel. Imagine if we all did this versus just getting worked up over the news. Number 5, being ghosted. Sorry, but that person was a loser. Don't waste a single second even thinking about it anymore. What about the space between where you are and where you want to be? If you could be inspired by this space, you'll always be in a space like this too, instead of being frustrated by it. How could your life be different? Because there'll always be a space of some kind, right? As soon as one desire is met, maybe a weight loss goal, a promotion, a new romance, another desire will be born within you. And so desire is good. It maintains our forward motion. And you may not realize this, but the most important form of happiness comes from progress, not the achievement of goals. So instead of feeling deflated or, bored when something good comes your way, we can think about, what's next in a positive way. And while we're in that gap, that space, what can you think of that maybe you always wanted that now you have? Maybe it's the apartment that you have, a great jacket, a great relationship. What would you go back and tell that person who had that space before? Would you tell him or her to relax a little? Would you say, relax, it's all coming? Your energy matters. You can save it then for something that really matters, which is you and your peace. So if you like this video, please make sure you hit subscribe, and the little bell icon below will let you know each time a new video is uploaded by me. And if you want more free confidence resources, head on over to susie-moore.com and subscribe to my free weekly confidence injection.